The lovers versus the devil. So the lovers in this deck is represented this way, very much like Adam and Eve. But I really like the version in the Tarot de Marseille, which is basically someone between two figures that needs to choose. And I know it sounds very cliche, but one is the pretty one, and the other one is the smart one. I know you can be pretty and you can be intelligent and you can be ugly and stupid, but it's just the it's like a cliche. So it's just a very interesting cliche to explain the situation. Aesthetic versus like content. And a lot of things in life are like that. A lot of things are appearances versus very much like, are you gonna do it? Are you just talking about it? Or are you gonna do it? I feel like the Hollywood movies right now are pretty much empty of meanings, like the big blockbuster ones. So let's say this one's not ugly. It's like the original with rainbow hair. So, so you're basically very happy to be thinking about all those choices A, B, C, D, and it may be bringing you a lot of joy because this is what you want in this particular time of your life, you know? But at the same time, it's the choice choice paralysis, when you have too much choice and then you become hypnotized by all the choices and then you cannot do anything. You just think about it. And then there's paralysis. Paralysis. Am I writing this right or not? I don't know. So, this is the lovers. The devil. The devil, what's interesting about it is that, yes, it represents this wicked creature that is like, with like maybe like even a tongue and those kind of eyes. So it's clearly representing something evil, but it's a suggestion as well. It basically it questions, do you have some kind of addiction? Or are there any patterns of temptation, or are you at the mercy of someone without realizing it? Are you scared around someone? Are you believing things that you think you should not believe in? Those two together means you have choices, and there's a lot of like clear choices to be taken. You're maybe stuck in a pattern where you're always taking the wrong choice all the time. So I'll give some examples because it's easier with examples, I think. So you have some in relationships. It, this is the obvious one. The relationship is that you have chemistry. You're getting along with someone very well, and you really think it's the one. But there's a pattern of abuse, and it's not going well at all. So it's either violence, manipulation, and it can be small. It can be disagreement, just simple. I don't know if I spelled this right, but it's just like something is not right, and there's a cycle of some sort of like something's not working out in career. Oh yeah, and I want to also say that maybe it's also comfort. So you're comfortable, you know. It's like you're in a big armchair with a nice chocolate and everything seems so nice. Nice pajamas. But it's like but you're always in pajamas. You're always so comfortable. You're not moving and you're gonna become like you're gonna become a skull in the same position because you didn't move. This can be also represented with those cards. It's not necessarily like it's not necessarily something that is so wicked like alcoholism, violence, all those things can be very soft in this way. Here in the career, I mean, I heard that expression, but you're happy, you have money coming in, but after a while, you're in the golden cage. And sometimes you think about, I am trapped here forever. A golden cage here, yellow. Or you're being seduced by status or the money, and the temptation is compromising your values. And so for time, you're at a crossroad, you know, yeah. So this way or this way, and you keep choosing what's familiar and is the wrong choice. So I don't know if you saw this meme online, but there's like a castle in flame, and then there's a paradise here with like a rainbow and hearts. And someone is here and needs to choose where to go. Well, you're gonna go there. Pretty much. That's for time. So the lovers, upright, devil. So I would say you're breaking free you're breaking free of an old pattern. So it's like if you're in chains and they break. Or you finally decide that something can evolve. And so it's very difficult, but you're turning the wheel in the direction that, like, you're turning the wheel in the direction you're not used to. It really doesn't feel natural, but it's gonna break free of our habit. So when you get those cards, it's a suggestion that yes, you you could do this, but at the same time, it's a suggestion for yourself. Yourself, you need to find what this means for you, and if it doesn't mean anything, then it doesn't mean anything. But that's the wonder of tarot cards, is that it's a tool to talk to yourself. And then if we have the Lovers upside down and the Devil, this is this is a pattern that we see right now. It feels people choose to blindly see and accept what people tell them on social medias without really thinking about it, and you decide to trust it. Uh, you're a good soldier, but is it true? The devil suggests that this is not good for you. This is not good, and you should stop just blindly accept whatever people, because this is exactly like you're accepting to be in a chain, because maybe you accepted something a while ago, and walking back what you said would be shameful, and because of that you don't want to change, and this is a really toxic pattern, this reverse lovers with the devil. And then we have this and this, which is also very interesting, which is the lovers reversed and the devil reversed. This suggests that you choose to accept that you are now not changing. You're like, you're a slave, basically. You're saying yes to everything. But at the same time, uh, even if you want to stay in your old habit, things are going to change. And maybe you won't be happy about it. Maybe you'll be forced to change. You're going to be thrown into changing your habit by a external force or something. Or maybe yourself, but it's not going to be as as peaceful, because this has been forced. You didn't want it to change, and the change happened. So maybe you've been forced into rehab, or uh, you accepted a relationship that was toxic, and you felt like you did the most of the work to make a relationship work, even if it was toxic, and you accepted it. You were saying that it was your fate and you had no choice, but then the other person broke up, and so you feel betrayed and you feel forced out of this relationship. Even if it's good for you, you don't feel it that way, and you won't feel it that way for a while. So if you have other types of combinations you want to test out for yourself, there's many combinations. There are even three cards combination that I will do eventually, but there are thousands, and I made a tool online. If you want to test it out right now, it's possible for free. Go on this website and please let me know how I can improve it. Thank you.